What if the ocean's most playful creatures spent its final day chasing joy, unaware that tomorrow would bring a silent end? Arya glides through the warm currents of the Pacific, her sleek gray body cutting the water like a living arrow. She's not alone. She's part of a tight-knit pod, her family, her everything. There's her wise old mother, Echo, who taught her every twist and turn of the sea. Her playful brother, Finn, always ready for a game of chase. And the little ones, the calves she helps watch over, their tiny clicks filling the water with innocent joy. Today, Arya wakes with the sun filtering through the waves, feeling that familiar spark of life. But deep down, something feels off. A subtle ache in her side. Maybe from yesterday's rough play? She shakes it off. After all, dolphins like her live for the moment. Curious about what Arya's day looks like? It starts with breakfast, of course. The pod hunts together, a symphony of echolocation, clicks bouncing off schools of fish. Arya spots a glittering herd of sardines and signals the others. They circle, herding the fish into a tight ball. Nature's perfect teamwork. She dives in first, snapping up a mouthful, the salty rush invigorating her. Finn bumps her playfully afterward, like he's saying, "Nice one, sis." These moments, they're what make life in the ocean feel eternal. But as the sun climbs higher, that nagging pull in her body returns. Is it just fatigue or something more? We'll find out soon enough. You know, dolphins are a lot like us. They form bonds that last a lifetime, grieve losses, and even have their own names, unique whistles they use to call each other. Arya's whistle is bright and melodic, like laughter echoing underwater. Today, she uses it to rally the pod for a swim to the coral reef, their favorite playground. The reef bursts with color, vibrant fish darting among anemones, sea turtles gliding by like old friends. Arya flips and twists, showing off for the calves, teaching them how to ride the waves. Echo watches proudly, her clicks full of love, but midway through, Arya falters. A sharp twinge stops her mid-spin. She hides it, not wanting to worry anyone. Have you ever pushed through pain just to keep things normal for your family? That's Arya right now, holding on for them. As the afternoon deepens, the pod encounters something unexpected, a lone dolphin drifting nearby. He's injured, scarred from a run-in with a fishing net. Arya's pod approaches cautiously. Dolphins are compassionate creatures. They often help strangers in need. Studies show they support sick pod members, even carrying them to the surface to breathe. Arya swims close, nudging him gently, her clicks soothing like a lullaby. The stranger responds weakly, and for a moment, hope flickers. But he's too far gone. The pod stays with him until his last breath, their mournful whistles filling the water. Arya feels a chill, death's shadow touching her world. Little does she know, it's closer to her than she thinks. What could be causing that growing weakness inside her? Evening approaches, and the pod gathers in a shallow bay for rest. This is Arya's favorite time, storytelling hour, in dolphin terms. They share clicks about past adventures, the time they outsmarted a shark or danced with whales under the moon. Arya adds her own tale, her whistle vivid and full of life. But tonight, she lingers on memories of her father, lost years ago to a storm. Loss is part of their world, just like ours, those quiet evenings when we remember loved ones and wonder about our own time left. Finn nuzzles her, sensing her mood. The calves curl up close, their tiny bodies warm against hers. In this moment, Arya feels an overwhelming love, a fierce protectiveness. If only she knew this was her last full night with them. Night falls, stars twinkling above the surface like distant promises. Arya surfaces for air, gazing at the moon's reflection. Dolphins sleep with half their brain awake, always vigilant. But tonight, her dreams are restless. Flashes of plastic debris choking the sea, boats roaring overhead, the ache in her side sharpening. You see, our oceans are changing. Pollution, overfishing. These threats hit dolphins hard. Arya's pain? It's from ingesting microplastics over time, building up like a silent poison. It's a story too many creatures face, mirroring how we humans grapple with unseen dangers in our lives, habits that harm us slowly, until it's too late. As dawn nears, Arya rallies for one more swim. She leads the pod out, determined to make the most of the light. They play, they hunt, they bond, every click a testament to their unbreakable family. But the pain crescendos, a wave she can't outrun. In her final hours of this day, Arya realizes something profound. Life isn't about the end, but the love we share along the way. She bumps Echo goodbye, teaches Finn one last trick, watches the calves with eyes full of unspoken farewell. Have you ever had a day where everything felt perfect, yet fragile? That's Arya's today, the day before everything changes. The sun sets on Arya's world, painting the ocean gold. She doesn't know tomorrow brings her quiet passing, alone in the depths, her pod searching in vain. But in this story, we remember her joy, her bonds, her silent fight. It's a reminder for all of us to cherish our days, our loved ones, before the tide turns. What would you do on your day before?